welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show YouTube for episode number 52 of our Madden 22 Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode. Last week, Spencer Rattler picked up Player of the Week, so he get +2 on throw on the run. Remember, get +2 for Player of the Weeks and non-cheesy stats like no speed, throw power, and that fun stuff. So last week, Jalen Reagor, he had a pretty big week. 150 yards, 2 touchdowns, led the team in receiving yards. No, Jalen Reagor said, hey man, DeVonta inspired me. He only had 50 yards last week, but what he caused on the field allowed me to get open. So Jalen Reagor saying, I want to do that again. You know, last year, Jalen Reagor did not see the field much. Only saw like 20 snaps. Didn't record a single catch last year in those 20 snaps. But DeVonta Smith, being, you know, the league's best receiver, one of the best receivers in the league, is creating a lot of space for Jalen Reagor. So Jalen, had 150 yards last week. So he already single-handedly had more yards in 1 week than he did all of the previous season. Now, Jalen Reagor, I'm pretty sure he only had, at most, has only had like 500-something yards in a season, so maybe we can go for broke this game, maybe. No, throw for Reagor. Let's run the ball down their throats. The offensive line, they know what they're doing. Beat the Cowboys, rack up 150 rushing yards. Can do 150 rushing yards in our sleep. The Cowboys, they're 5-0, we're 4-1, and let's be honest. By the end of this, we're going to be 5-1, they're going to be 5-1. Ezekiel Elliott, of course, he's going to be their best weapon. He is their only weapon. Dak Prescott, nah. Mr. Garbage Time. He's like Jalen Hurts if Jalen Hurts could read defenses. Now, Look at for any injuries right now. No one's gonna come up injured on the defense, which is also nice. Offensively, we're looking at anything here, and that's gonna be a no from me, Chief. Now, Rattler taking the field. You love to see this for Spencer. He's going out there. The offense and defense warming up pregame. It's a bit of rain here in Philadelphia. That's fine by me. That just means when we hit our, 200, 300 passing yards, we're just going to run the ball. Jalen Reagor, he's looking to have a big game. DeVonta Smith definitely going to garner a lot of looks from Trayvon Diggs. So it's gonna be real fun when we see Jalen Reagor go up against, I don't know who their backup. Who's their number 2 corner? I know they don't have great corners. Trayvon Diggs is kind of like that guy they have. But who's their backup corner here in Dallas? I generally couldn't tell you. The thing is, it's also 2023, so it's year number 3 right now in this franchise. So I generally have no idea who is on what team anymore, because the league has moved over 2 times already. People have been drafted, people have been cut. They still got Neville Gallimore, which is cool, I guess. Everyone likes Neville Gallimore, right? And he's head honcho, I am assuming. But there you go. Eagles, Cowboys about to get underway here in Philadelphia. Deuce Staley, Mike McCarthy going head-to-head for the 5th time in their careers. 5th time, right? I don't think they've met in the playoffs yet. Have they met in the playoffs yet? I don't believe they have. But hopefully if they haven't, it's 5 times right now. Dak Prescott on the year, 1,100 yards, just under 1,200 yards, 9 touchdowns, 1 interception. So not a bad stat year for Dak. 2nd and 9, Prescott finds himself a wide open Amari Cooper right there. 2nd and 6, here we go. Pass rush. Gonna get home to Dak. Ball picked up by the O-line right there. And that's going to be a sack on Sweat, and I'm assuming Hargrave, since Hargrave is getting in on that celebration. You'll love to see that. 3rd and 16 now, here we go. Pass rush, gonna get locked up. Dak going underneath to Zeke, but Zeke, not getting past the 41-yard line. So that's gonna be a 50-plus yard field goal attempt. It's gonna be about 57 yards here in the rain. That kicker is gonna be very short. That was too low. Too short, not even close. Get the replay right there. Who's their kicker? Who's number 27? But that comes in a few yards shy. 3rd and 2 now for the Philadelphia Eagles. Rattler rolls out, gets himself a wide open DeVonta Smith. Reagor, he's gonna garner some looks. Smith gonna garner some looks, so there'll be a lot of one-on-one coverage, it seems like, between the two of those guys. But you put those guys in one-on-one, guess what? Opens up a hole for Sanders as he gets himself a rushing touchdown, making this a 7-0 ball game. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Here we go. Prescott checks down the CeeDee Lamb, and Lamb picks up 14-15 on that pass. 1st and 10 now from the 46-yard line. Pass rush, non-existent right there. CeeDee Lamb breaks free. He gets a tackle. Well, I guess he breaks a tackle, misses a tackle, something. Gets that touchdown into the end zone, tying this game up 7-all. 1st and 10, 5.5 minutes left here in the first quarter as Rattler rolls out, avoiding the defense. He's got a receiver deep. And that's going to be a flag on that play. Jalen Reagor was the intended target. They're going to say pass interference on the defense. And yes, Devon Witherspoon, the slot cornerback right there with the pass interference. Now 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line. Here we go. Underneath route to Quez Watkins. See, there's too much speed for this Eagles team to have covered up. You cover DeVonta, you cover, Jalen Reagor, and you get Quez. 2nd and 3, there you go. Javon Hargrave comes up injury on a QB keeper. I mean, Dak Prescott known for his QB keepers in confusing situations. 2nd and 14, here we go. It's going to stop, and Elliott just runs up a hole untouched. 4 carries, 25 yards. I mean, averaging over 5 yards a carry, which is not stopping Zeke very much. 3rd and 5, here we go, and that's going to be a big sack right there on Josh Sweat, bullying that offensive guard. Now, you put him one-on-one with someone, he's a hard stop. 4th and 14 now, 15 seconds left, and that Cowboys kicker just shanks that one wide left. 1st and 10, here we go. Gonna go for the underneath catch, and that's gonna be Reagor picking up the big play right there. You see Rattler, 5 of 10 for only 61 yards. Now rolling out to the left, he just waits for separation, and Jalen Reagor legs that one into the end zone for the touchdown right there. Diggs in coverage on Jalen Reagor. Okay. Cowboys give some respect to Jalen's name. 2nd and 8, here we are now, Cowboys. And Dak Prescott throws that one wide, picked off by Greedy Williams. Williams' first interception on the game. Big old stop right there. 3rd and 4 now, and that Cowboys defense going to bail out Dak Prescott as Micah Parsons gets the sack. 4th and 14 now, setting up for that long Jake Elliott field goal. It's going to be 54-yard attempt. That kick is up, and that kick will be wide right. Wind just pushing that one. It's not a fun game to make field goals, especially 17-mile-an-hour winds here in Philadelphia. But Elliott, one of the better field goal kickers in the league, shanks that one wide right. 1st and 10, Prescott gets some pressure on him. He's forced to drop back, but completes that pass to Amari Cooper. Cooper takes that down to the 41-yard line as the Cowboys offense now in business. 3rd and 7, Josh Sweat bullying that offensive line. Forces an underneath check down to Dan Arnold, and Arnold goes out of bounds right there. 4th and 6, forces a punt. 1st and 10 now. A lot of separation right there from Jalen Reagor. And that's just going to be, I don't know, just not a great throw because of the rain. Only 82 throw on the run, so I mean, could be worse. Rattler tries to sneak upfield, coughs the ball up, picked up by Parsons. DeVonta Smith picks up a non-play injury right there. He's got himself a bruised rib, so a contact injury, try to throw a block on someone. Not great. Ezekiel Elliott, just shifty in that pocket right there, gets the first down. 1st and 10, here we go. There's 2 minutes left here in the quarter. Dak Prescott looking to maybe tie the game up, maybe close the lead a little. As Sweat comes in for his 3rd sack of the game, 2.5 sack of the game. 3rd and 10. And again, just Dak Prescott not going deep or anything for the end zone. Settling on the field goal. I mean, it's going to be a 46-yard attempt, roughly. I mean, that kick is up, and that kick will go wide left again. So Cowboys 0 for 3 on field goal opportunities right now. Philadelphia 0 for 1. So, I mean, just not great field goal conditions. I'm not sure what Dallas is doing right now. McCarthy, questionable play calls to say the least. as Rattler with that 94 throw power threads the needle, getting Reagor involved on the sideline. 1st and 10, Rattler going to roll out, and some separation right there. Overthrown on that one. Trevon Diggs gets the interception. I mean, Jalen Reagor getting a lot of respect right now, garnering a lot of coverage from Trevon Diggs. But that interception still goes off the half, and taking a look at the Cowboys, they're throwing short 37% of the time. They're averaging about 50% completion, maybe 60% completion. While Eagles are running the ball inside about 38% of the time, they have about 96 yards on the ground, averaging 6.4 yards a carry as a team. Now, 1st and 10, here we go. Rattler going to roll out to the right. He's got a wide open DeVonta Smith right there. Big gainer up to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10, and Micah Parsons just not an easy block right there for Malata. Not an easy block for anyone. Just rolls into that sack. Now rolling out to the right. Best way to roll out, just avoid Parsons. Make Parsons have to run the whole length of the field. But, Reagor gets involved in the touchdown. Hand off to Sanders, and Sanders bowls his way in there for his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game, making this a 28-7 ball game right there. You love that. Cowboys down by 3 scores. Got about a quarter and a half left to try and make up some ground. And guess what? 2nd and 10. Hit the tight end over the middle. I mean, it's kind of how you do it right there, Dallas. You just kind of have to hit the easy open targets. 1st and 10 now. Let's go defense. As Elliott just shifts off of a tackle right there. Goes up to the 47-yard line. Flipping the field position now on the Eagles. 3rd and 2 from the 27-yard line. Elliott in his X factor. Just sheds one tackle. Needs like 3 people to take him down. 14 carries, 76 yards on the ground. 3rd and goal. Bend, don't break defense. They're going to be running Elliott, right? They're running Elliott. And I'm not sure how that setup works, but they just ran up the middle. No one's there. No one was there to try and stop that Elliott touchdown. 14-28 ball game now. They double cover it. I mean, they're attempting to try and double coverage right there on Jalen Reagor. But it seems like it was like a zone coverage or something. Dallas going to throw a challenge flag out. You're down by 2 scores, and you're going to challenge a 2nd down completion. I mean, let's see. 1. I'm not sure where that left foot hits. Was that left foot hit then come up, or is it... I'm confused on what Mike McCarthy's game plan is here. Challenging a 2nd down conversion. And they're going to say it's good. That's going to be a 1st down. Now, thanks to that 1st down field position, Jalen Reagor gets himself another big gain right there. Trevon Diggs helpless to even go after him. Now, end zone shot for Dallas Goedert. He kind of has to stumble into the end zone backwards. Rattler got himself a cannon right there. So, I mean, Goedert's not used to such throw power, honestly. Prescott, flat-footed in pocket, coverage sack, Sweat in for his, 4th total sack. 3.5 total on the game. Now, 4th and 15. I mean, 12 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. It's a strange move to try and throw the ball on your 20-yard line. You're more or less setting up an Eagles score right here, Dallas. I hope you understand that. 1st and goal. 10.5 left, and Sanders walks that into the end zone right there, untouched. If we thought some of those Elliott touchdowns or Elliott plays were untouched, that was untouched. Jake Elliott, extra points blocked right there, so it's only a 41-14 ball game right now. 3rd and 2 for Dallas. Defense maybe forcing a stop right here. Backpedaling. What is Prescott doing back there? What is that texture for that coach, too? Those hands didn't match that body. Now, Prescott throwing on the run, and incomplete, broken up on the contact right there. And that's another turnover on downs inside their red zone, more or less. 2nd and inches, and Rattler, to DeVonta. DeVonta stretches out for that one. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Not a bad game for Rattler overall. As Rattler tries to roll out to the left, Micah Parsons there. It's just not. 3 sacks for Parsons. Micah Parsons is a freak of nature, hands down. There's no There's no containing Micah Parsons. Extra point. That wind just takes that and just shoves it off to the right there. Elliott. Second missed extra point of the game. Not a pretty sight right here on these field conditions. Wind absolutely brutal on both sides. 3rd and 7. Here we go. Let's get that sack. Fumble picked up by Elliott. Elliott trying to run, and Elliott gets taken out of the 28-yard line. 4th and 13. Maddox getting involved on the play. 4th and 13 from the 28. Dallas. They are committed to, I guess, getting a first down right there, but they're committed to trying to turn that ball over in their red zone. Now, it's going to be a flag on the play. It's going to be Hargrave offsides, a 5-yard penalty, but they're going to keep the first down. So, 1st and 10, here we are, Philadelphia defense. Prescott flat-footed, pass rush getting involved, throw across his body. And Amari Cooper getting paid the big bucks right there. Makes that catch. Gets hit as soon as he makes the catch, but holds on anyway. 2nd and 3. Here we go. That's going to be no pass rush on that play, but number 2 is going to be wide open in coverage. Now, 3 minutes left here in the quarter. Prescott, who's got Zeke in the backfield, is going to go out to the left end zone shot, and that's going to be a touchdown for Amari Cooper. I mean, check down's going to work right there, so simplifying the offense right here is Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. Play action to Gainwell. Rattler rolling out to the left, throw on the run, caught by number 85 right there, Dan Chisena. 2:15 on the game. Here we go. Play action. Stuck on Mulata and coughed up by J. Jaw. Alright, J. Jaw. I mean, we trying to make you relevant. We made you a tight end or converted you to a tight end so you can get some more field time. And you're going to do some nonsense like that. 3rd and 16 for Dallas. And thank you very much. Davion Taylor with the interception. Zeke on the tackle. So no pick 6 for Davion this week. But back-to-back weeks for interceptions for the linebacker Davion Taylor. Philadelphia, smart this time. Just kneels out the ball. Philadelphia gets the win. 41-21 is the final score of this game. Look at that. Rattler posing over the defense right there of the Dallas Cowboys. Randy Gregory had a lot of talent. Was he a first-round draft pick? Bust. Number 64, is that Neville Gallimore? But, Rattler had himself a good game, leading the team into the tunnel right there. Rattler, 28 for 39, 387, 3 touchdowns, interception for the second-year QB. Sanders, buck 57. Reagor, buck 81 and a touchdown. DeVonta, 86. J-Jaw had a couple yards right there. Sacks led by Mulata, Goddard. Tackles led by Kavan. Tackles for loss by Sweat with 6. 3.5 sacks. 2 interceptions on the game. Elliott 0 for 2 from field goals and 5 for 6 in extra points. JK had a punt return, and kick return. Nothing much happening in those departments. Jalen Reagor was challenged by Deuce Staley, and Jalen Reagor rallied the team around him. A buck 81 shadowed mostly by Trayvon Diggs. Trayvon Diggs allowed a buck 81 to Jalen Reagor. But if you guys did enjoy this game, Deuce Staley's going to wrap this up with a press conference. Hit that like button. Stay tuned for episode 52 coming out on a Sunday. We'll text on YouTube though. Peace out, rock on. I'll catch you guys on our brand new episode of our Eagles franchise in a couple of days.